All right, here we go. I'm going to let just a few more people come in. I think I'm echoing a little bit, so I'll cut my mic off when y'all are talking.
Oh, you're fine. It sounds good.
Okay, hello to everyone. I am so excited about day 2 of Parapalooza, and we have an amazing start. We have George and Cara Schopplein, and they are going to be discussing marriage and paranormal investigating today with us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, George and Cara, I'm going to just let y'all have the floor, and y'all just.
No worries. This is our first rodeo. Hopefully I won't get nervous. No, I'm
You're
good.
going to be fine. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. So, all right.
All right.
Here we
See
go.
you later.
Okay.
Bye. All right, guys. Well, my name is George.
I'm Cara.
And we are a married couple in the paranormal field. We've been paranormal investigators for roughly over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And we have gone, we've been on teams, we've tried different teams, and we love people. So don't get me wrong, we love the paranormal community. But sometimes it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. So, we wanted to come on here today, and we've talked about this before, and we are students in the paranormal field just like everybody else. Everybody's equal paranormal field. But I wanted to we talk about this, pros and cons of either being married as a paranormal or basically having a relationship with if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or boyfriend, girlfriend, it really doesn't matter. It's still a relationship. And, there's a lot of pros and cons to having a paranormal team that is just a team of just the two, right? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. So, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for having us. Like I said, we want to try to, but at the same time, you guys remember that, we're just as equal. Everybody's equal here in the paranormal field. And you know what? We're students, like I said. And if we could just pass along something to other couples that are paranormal investigators to just take a deep breath with us, understand that I'm very hyper. I'm going to tame it down a little bit. But remember that, we're
and I'm
here.
Very quiet.
She's very quiet. But we want to try to help today. So if anything at all, I hope it helps you guys to take a deep breath as paranormal investigators, being a couple or basic married couple or whatever couple, because it's not easy. I promise you that. So let's get started, I guess, right? So jump in. I talk a lot.
I know you do.
Okay. So, pros and cons and being married for us in the paranormal.
Well, first, why don't we tell them how long we've been together?
See, that is good. Go, honey. It's all you. Let's do this.
So we've been together for a long time. We're having our 30-year anniversary this year. So we've been together almost 34 years. So it's quite a long time. We know each other very well. And I think that is really one of the biggest pros of being a couple in the paranormal, because it's very important to investigate with people that know you, like really know you, in case you get an attachment, because that person will know if something is wrong with you and can jump right in and help them. So if you're investigating with people that don't know you, have never met you before, then they don't know if that's something, that you normally do or how you normally act. So I think that's one of the biggest.
Yeah, it's important. I actually think that's probably the most important. And we're going to jump with pros and cons. Look, I don't like talking about negative at all in the paranormal field. I like the positive as paranormal unity. I'm a supporter, but life is real, and this is real talk. There is negative stuff. Cara's absolutely right. So what she was saying, like, absolutely pros. Being a paranormal investigator that we both do together, it is such an advantage when you go out to a very enclosed area, a jail cell, whatever it may be. It's dark. It's just, you don't know what to expect, and that's why we make sure we ground ourselves when we go into an investigation. But what she said is absolutely 100% right, because who knows you better other than knowing yourself is your spouse. The greatest,
or your partner.
Partner. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for correcting me in front of millions and millions of people.
You're welcome.
Thank you, dear. Awesome. But no, it is, because I have I don't like talking about myself. I do not like it.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I
Be
don't.
honest.
How do I
Don't
look
lie.
today, though? Okay, great.
You look
No,
okay.
okay, great.
Have
No,
it.
silence. And so, no, so, you know, we've been in some investigations. We've done the Amador Courthouse and Jail was probably the one that really sticks in my mind. And I hate the word I, but I have to, so I can show you this story real quick, is investigation. We've been there numerous times. And this one incident sticks in my head is we're in this jail cell. I had an attachment during the investigation on camera, everywhere, and we were doing some. I hate the word filming. We were just documenting stuff.
Well, we were actually on Facebook Live.
Oh, there you go. We're filming. That's
and
important.
then we
That's big time.
shut it down.
We shut it down. And so, you know, we were doing that, and Cara, she noticed something was going on, if I recall it correctly. And you can interject, please.
Well, everybody kind of noticed that you were not your
Myself?
normal perky self.
Something was going on.
Yeah, and so I mean, I really noticed it, and
she did. I remember it's on my Facebook.
But I mean, we were friends with everyone we were with. But if you had been in that situation with a bunch of people that you didn't know,
yeah,
then you know it could have been really bad.
It could. She's absolutely right. I call. Karen noticed that something was going with me, and then we had this other young lady step in, and thank gosh she was able to pull me away to the back of to a hallway to figure out what was going on, to try to get this. I guess it was an attachment. It's either you believe in attachments or you don't, and it's okay. But there was going on, and that is probably the most important thing as a couple, when you know who you're with, that hey, no, there's something wrong with he or she. It does help to have a partner as a paranormal investigation team, as to know each other, and that is the most important thing when it comes to pros of being a paranormal investigating team, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, and you know, I do talk a lot, and Karen needs to jump in when she wants, because I don't know when to shut the hell up. But it's, you know, when it comes to that, though, you know, it's, you know, the most important thing is it's so nice to be, you know, on a team of just the two of us, and there is absolutely no drama. I mean, there's absolutely, well, wait a second, there is, because sometimes you say, George, you didn't do the dishwasher right, and I said, is that really the right time to do this dishwashing stuff? Because I just put the dishes in.
And sometimes you're a diva.
I am
have
a diva.
to like kind of squash.
You know what? I am, but let's stick to the point. Let's not talk about
no, but okay, but
stuff.
on that point, so we make a point of always bringing positivity to every investigation we go to. So if we are fighting, yes, we do fight, or if we're arguing or in a bad mood, we make sure we do not go investigating that night.
Yeah.
Because that's just going to invite negativity into your investigation, and we don't like that. We don't allow that. So it's really important, especially as a couple, because you know couples do argue. Don't bring that to your investigation, because that's just inviting trouble.
Yeah.
So we make sure that you know we are in the right frame of mind when we go on an investigation together.
Right. Now you have to keep in mind, and I know that, you know, there's some people that might be watching that are couples and stuff. I tell you, there's more pressure on us as paranormal investigators, if I may, being a couple. Now, I know you guys have probably dealt with this, and you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. Karen and I. Okay, so at one point, Karen and I did Ghost Adventures. We did season 16, episode 3. We did Infinity Minds for Ghost Adventures, which was.
I got cut out, so I wasn't actually on it.
Well, that's. I didn't want to say that.
I
though.
know.
No, that's because I love you.
Then actually, that's a really good point, because.
Go ahead. Go ahead. That's fine.
Because when that does happen, it can really upset the one that got cut out. You know, when other people start recognizing this, you know, your other spouse, your significant other, your partner, and you were also involved in it, but maybe you got cut out. And also, you know, they get more notoriety, and you just kind of get put on the wayside. You know, for a time, people just called me George's wife. Oh, you're George's wife, and I would say the name.
Yeah,
you know, but I mean, it doesn't really bother me, but it can really. I've seen couples where it does hurt them, because you just have to. we just have the mindset is if something happens to one of us, it also happens to the other one of us.
Right.
And the same with negative things too. Like if someone is bashing him or against him, they're automatically, they're against me too. So there are definite pros and cons of being a married couple.
Yeah. It's true.
Also, while investigating, I'm sure this happened to many couples, but sometimes we get used to faking things.
That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to cover next, because so let's just, Karen and I, we've done, a few under our so-called belt, whatever. And it used to be really nerve-wracking. I get all nervous, like, oh, I don't know what to say. But you know what? We want to help, and now we're using this so-called platform to basically help out everybody in the paranormal field, because sometimes we do feel that we're alone. But what she was about to bring up makes total sense. When you're the con, there's a lot of cons, but this one right here is when you're a couple in the paranormal field and you get so much evidence, you're getting great EVPs, or you're getting great stuff. The first thing is, you're without proper validation, you're gonna get nailed. You're going to get trashed because, oh, well, they're faking it because they're a couple and they're just trying to get on TV, or they're a couple and they just want to be, they can fake it and this and that. We have been there a few times and it sucked. And, it's one thing to be accused of stuff, but without any validation or proof or anything like that, it can actually make you want to quit. And I've probably quit the paranormal field a lot of times when I'm like, I quit, I'm out, because I'm just being me. But
and I say, nope.
She says no.
We're in this together.
That's it. But I know you guys deal with this as a couple, and such. But it's, people say, hey, George and Cara, oh, good job on investigation. But at the same time, there's always something in the back of people's mind, because we do this as a couple, that I hope it's not in the back of their mind, well, they probably faked it. Because let's be honest, when it comes to paranormal investigating, it's either I'll tell you this, as an investigator, I'm jumping the map, but as for you guys and myself, I'm not going to waste 7 hours in investigation all night, spend hundreds of dollars on equipment to fake something. So that's a serious topic, because there's a lot of couples out there that, I know I've seen it on Facebook where, people are saying, well, I don't know.
The thing is, I think with couples is, together, our light shines brighter.
Absolutely true.
So spirits are more drawn to us because, of course, like I said, we make sure we're in the right mindset. We bring that positive energy to each investigation. And
yeah, I just wanted to tell them.
Stop it. And
sorry.
And because of that, our light shines brighter together.
Right.
So yes, we had we had been on a team at a time, and of course we got accused of faking some things. Got some EVPs. So from that point on, we made a point not to investigate together. So whenever we would go on an investigation, we would separate. I would go with one group and he would go with another.
But okay, no, keep going. But because I'll forget. Because you know me, I don't forget.
Yeah,
she's absolutely right. And what sucked about that, and continue, please, I apologize, is what sucked about that, we were doing this because we're having fun. It's kind of like a couple night when they go, our day is paranormal investigating. It's not going to a movie.
Well, that's how it started.
It did start off like that. But it took something away from something we looked forward to investigating, but we knew that we'd get to an investigation being a married couple in the field, and we'd have to split off because we're like, well, we can't investigate together, because everything we get, if we get anything, it may be not, they may say it's fake or whatever.
Right.
So I had to say that.
No, I know.
Okay, I apologize.
No, that's what I was going to say.
Go.
So, I mean, it really hurt our investigation.
It hurt us too, though.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. So, we don't do that anymore. We stick together.
Yep.
Because like I said, we're stronger. Like, he has abilities I don't have, I have abilities he doesn't have. So together we're stronger. And like I said, our light shines brighter. So for those couples out there, do not let people, you know, separate you, because you know you're meant to investigate together.
What is the best? I mean, I know because you just lost your thoughts.
I forgot.
This is when you have to be professional, and I can, right? Because I can read you. It's like an investigation. It's like, oh my God, I know something's happening. She has an attachment. Okay, so I'm frozen. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh crap! Now I forgot what I was going to say. Shit. No, but you know, the big she was saying, you know, and like we have fun. You know, look, we're having a good time. We're chopping it up with you guys. It's a nice 80-degree weather out here in California, and you know, I'm hoping that it hits home for some that you know, don't stop being yourself. Don't go and investigate. You have to separate with each other. Don't. You know, you got to enjoy what you guys have together. And, you know, there's one thing that, you know, Cara was saying, you know, what the advantage again, and I know we're jumping all over the map, but the positive thing is everybody, couples in the paranormal field, you actually have something that you both enjoy for your own reasoning, your own journey. But isn't it more special? Isn't it more powerful the fact that you both, or whoever, like us both, we're in it for our own journey, but we're having a fun time doing it together, and it's fun. And once that fun leaves, then we'll find something else to do, like whatever our calling is. You know, Cara did bring up about basically we do get a lot of and we get EVPs that are just so clear and so beautiful, and sometimes they're kind of tear jerkers because we're like, oh my God, that was beautiful. You got to remember as how powerful you guys are, exactly as powerful in investigation that we could be. But you have to remember as a couple out there, people, is you are very powerful as an investigator, because like she said, it's all about energy. You go out to an investigation and you know, you're people that are just, you know, they're just by themselves. The energy is kind of like, but when you get a couple that a couple that loves each other and are happy, and like you guys are happy and you're in love with each other, etc., you're going to throw more light out to the spirits. They're going to be like, oh my God, these people are amazing. And don't take that wrong, but no, that sounded really.
It did.
Really, hold on. Can I take that back?
These people are great.
Okay, that sounded really bad. Can we cut this? We're going to go mow the lawn.
Okay, let me just. So,
Shoot,
okay, as a living person, if you walk into a room, and you see a group of people over here that are having a good time, they're full of positivity, they're laughing, they're getting along, or you go see this group over here that are negative, they're being rude and bullying, who are you going to be attracted to? For me, it's going to be the fun people.
Mm-hmm.
We feel, our opinion is that the spirits are the same way. They're going to be attracted to the groups that's having fun. How many times have you guys been investigating, taking EVP session, not asking questions, but you guys are laughing, having a good time, and you get an EVP?
Right.
I mean, we were at an investigation one time, and we were playing a board game. We were running the EVP recorder. We weren't asking questions. We were just playing our game and saying, oh, like, I'm going to be yellow, I'm going to be purple. And I was like, I'm going to be red. Well, we got an EVP that said, after I said, I'm going to be red, then we got a man saying, no, I'm red.
Which is really awesome.
You know, if you're just having a good time, you don't even have to be asking questions. So, you know, that just shows good time, you're throwing out that positive energy, the spirits are going to be attracted to you and they're going to want to interact. So that's why we say whenever we're fighting or arguing, we don't
fight.
We do. We were just fighting a few minutes
dishwasher
ago.
Stuff?
Yeah.
That's not fighting.
You know, you load the dishwasher wrong every single time.
I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm mad at you.
But that just, you know, that's one big reason why we don't go investigating when we're in a bad mood.
Right.
Because we're not going to get anything.
Right.
And you open the door to the negative entities, because the negativity feeds off negativity. Right. Positivity feeds off positivity. It's a simple law of attraction.
Right. Well, you know, she's, again, I have to say she's absolutely correct. It's, we wanted to come on this. We're invited to be on this today. And it's such a platform to try to maybe just change one person today, saying, oh my gosh, that hits home or whatever. And that's all this is, when you get an opportunity like this, it's fun, because I want to help whoever it is out there today. And she's the same way. But I will say this is I do believe in, and think about this one for just a moment. And it's not about pros and cons about paranormal investigating, but you go out to an investigation, right? And you see, we get orbs and all that fun stuff, and different colors of orbs are different types of energy, whatever the color may be, white, blue, purple, brown, I don't know, red. And I'm a firm believer. It's not, science is not going to stand behind it, because I feel that I'm the one that said this a few months back, and it's probably absolutely 100% incorrect, but I'm going to stick with it. Is what if you go out to an investigation, you get these orbs, different colors. What if the colors actually really mean something when it comes to investigation? And what I'm about to go to, maybe you could just think about for just a moment and say, oh yeah, that sounds really, you might be right. Or you can say, no, that's bull pucky, George, that's stupid. But what if, as a couple, we go out to an investigation, and we're at a good day at work, and we're going investigating, and we actually put off a color orb? What if the paranormal field, actually, paranormal spirits actually see us as not people, but what if for just a moment, just think about this one, that all they see is a color. They don't see our faces. They see a color, like, oh, that gentleman and that young lady are putting off a red or a blue or a white. And as a couple, what if why we get so much evidence is because of the right color for them to trust us, the right color for them to say that they're not here to take us away. They're not here to hurt us. They're not here for whatever. So I do believe, as a couple, the color orb that we may put out, and orb is maybe the wrong wording, but what if we put out that right color and they trust us right away? And oh, you're about to interrupt. Oh, touch your nose. You gotta touch. That's art. I talk a lot. Okay, go. Sorry.
So I believe that spirits know our true intentions. So like what he was saying about the color, I feel like they know, even if we don't show it on the outside, they know our true intentions. They know what we're all about. They know if you're doing something for the wrong reason. They know if you're there to hurt them. They know if you're there to help them. So I believe that's another reason why spirits are attracted to certain people, because they know their true intentions. They know that they are not there to help or not there to hurt them. And who knows? We don't know. It's the unknown for a reason. We don't know how they see us. We do know that they can see us, though, because do you remember that one time at our old house? We had spirit in our old house, and we were doing the EVP session one day, and we were sitting on the couch in the living room, and George asked, "Oh, can you see us? We're in the kitchen." And we got an EVP that said, "No, you're not."
We were actually in the family room. I tried, and again, it's not all about, you sometimes, I don't want to say I trick spirits, but you got to make it fun and make them laugh at you and say, oh, bull crap, you're inside the living room.
Well, and you want to, you're there to get answers.
Right.
So we wanted to find out, can they really see us? Because we don't know.
No, it's weird. And God, we're going a total different direction, but I have to no, but it's awesome, because maybe somebody's going to say, oh yeah, what I don't understand, and maybe somebody can help me or
well, first of all, I have to apologize. If you guys are asking any questions, we cannot see your questions.
Oh, we don't. Yeah, we can't see any questions. That's right. We're on a.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of rude. What if people are saying, wow, I asked this question.
I apologize if anyone has questions, because we can't see them.
All right. So if you do have questions, we'll make sure of it. We'll go back.
You could always send us a message on Messenger, and we can answer your question that way, but we can't see any right now. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. That's totally.
So don't say it. So yeah.
No, but I know you're jumping around, but this is where it's not scripted. That's what's so cool about this, that we don't have like a script. Well, we got to cover this now, Cara. Nothing's scripted. She said something about a little earlier, a little background about myself real quick, and then we'll jump back on it. If you know me on Facebook or whatever, I hate to bring this up, but I am now a 2-time cancer survivor. I was a survivor for 19 years, and I ended up getting cancer again about a month ago.
Well, you had your surgery a month ago.
I had surgery a month ago, so it was kind of hanging on to me for a little bit. And so that's good. I just had to put that out there. So the reason I'm saying that is I want anybody to know out there, and forget paranormal for just one moment. If you get a call from a doctor or whatever it may be, and all of a sudden they tell you have this C word or something's going on with you, all I can say is this to you, please. Nothing more powerful Nothing more powerful than keeping faith. Don't ever just give up. Don't just turn yourself in and say, well, I'm giving up. I heard the C word. Absolutely not. You got to stick with your guns and basically say, you know what? I'm going to live my life. And what I will say this, please, if you love life, if you really love your life, which we all do, your life is going to love you right back as quick as it possibly can to make sure that you're going to be okay. Now, all stories are not always successful, but, you know, I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes you just got to just don't give up. And I had to say that for anybody out there that's dealing with cancer, or anybody that has heard that they have a family member or friend that has cancer, tell them not to give up. Don't lose hope. And I have to say that 19 years ago when I had cancer, I'm joking. It's all about me right now. I apologize. 19 years ago when I had cancer, I'm going to tell you why I'm able to do what I do in the paranormal field. And please, either you can accept it or you're not. And this is the cons or pros. I don't know. But I had cancer 19 years ago. I ended up going through radiation. I ended up basically having a few, maybe 2 grand mal seizures during the time after radiation, and something opened up here. I do believe that seizures are unexplained. They doctors don't know why. They don't know why they happen, but they happen. Do up a door. Most people use their minds. They use their brain a certain percentage. I'm not saying I'm definitely not smart. I'm just saying, but I do.
I'm the smart one.
She's the smart cookie. She pays all the bills. I believe why, and for the people that say that, George, you know, I don't know, give me some validation. I wish sometimes I could. I really do. But sometimes when I do see things and they're unexplained, and people say, oh, I don't see nothing there. I feel that during the grand mal seizures, that something opened up here, up in my mind, and everything. It's like a light switch where everything is just is on, and I'm able to have the best investigation ever. And but it's not a light switch; it just turns on and off, I guess. But most people use a part of their. We don't use all our brain, right? And I don't know what the number is percentage wise, but I do believe that during those grand mal seizures, I do believe that's something triggered something upstairs. I may use 1% more than Cara, and I don't know, and I'm able to see what I see and feel what I feel. I don't feel that I was.
You know things too.
It's weird. Some of the stuff I can't explain it. I really
He
can't.
has blown my mind on numerous occasions. Yeah, he like one time, I think it was the first time, we partner with a museum in the downtown of the area we live in, and a gentleman that worked there had committed suicide. And we were in the museum doing an investigation, and he came through on our EVP recorder. And the lady we were investigating with was a friend of his, and she was also a real house. And so she wanted us to come over to the house to just, you know, clear it and make sure that he was okay with the sale of the house. And so before we went, I was like, okay, George, let's see if we can connect with him. And all we knew was George didn't even know, and you don't tell him anything. So
that's not good. See, that's
okay. I mean, I'm talking about paranormal.
Oh,
okay.
That was a trick question.
It's about paranormal.
All right.
And so
secrets. Too many secrets.
So all I did was tell when it was time for us to try to connect with him, all I did was tell him his first and last name. So he kept everything that he said, I would write down. He was like, oh, is his mother's name Beverly? He doesn't remember anything, so I have to write everything down for him. It's because of his radiation and everything, it kind of like erased a little part. You know, has a hard time remembering anything. I'm serious.
Okay, why do I feel like that guy from that show? Hey, you guys! What that show is? Goonies.
So,
hey, you guys.
So I was writing everything down, and afterwards, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what I can find on this guy. So I Googled him, and his obituary popped up. And every single thing that George had mentioned, like he had a hat collection, the names of his kids, like all this stuff.
You know what sucks right now?
And I was just like, I swear on our marriage and our kids, he knew absolutely nothing. He didn't even know the guy's name before I had him try to connect with him.
And what sucks about that story, and again, guys, I wish we could see comments.
Because honestly, he does not. He is not computer savvy at all. Like I have to share stuff for him most of the time on Facebook. So he doesn't even know how to.
We should probably
Google.
not investigate tonight. The way this is going, we're not investigating
Good thing we
tonight.
don't have one planned tonight.
Oh gosh, we didn't do very good.
I'm just saying for any doubters that say, oh, he looked him up ahead of time. I'm telling you right now, he not tech savvy at all.
Yeah.
And he knew nothing about the guy before I asked him to connect.
See, I'm going to use your story, what you just did. What sucks about this story is, well, first, we all know Cara's secrets now. I'll have to cover that later on. Talk about that later. But second is, what sucks about what she just said is because we're married, people will think right now, like, oh, what do they have up their sleeve?
Right.
What are they trying to do? They're trying to do this. See, that's, again, and I'm glad you did what you did. That is not good because, being married in the paranormal field we have a great time, but, sometimes stories are without validation, and the only validation is Cara, because she's the only one that kind of remembers. I don't remember things. It is what it is. I just don't remember things. And that's it. But see, that sucks because that is such a great story, I guess. Mm-hmm. Hopefully I can say that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, being a married couple, you can't really, it just sucks because people are going to be like, oh, you see it on Facebook all the time. You see couples putting stuff up, you give your thumbs up or a heart, but deep down inside, they're thinking, well, I don't know, man, where's your validation? Because without proper validation, it doesn't exist. Right. And that's huge in the paranormal field. You could say you see something from here to there or whatever, but without proper validation, it doesn't exist. It sucks, mm-hmm. It really does. We've had some fun. We're still having fun. We're still doing what we do in the paranormal field. But I guess today I just want to make sure we're not leaving yet. The bus ain't picking us up yet. But I just want people to the people that are close in the paranormal field to truly understand that you have pressure on you than anybody. You really do, because it is going out to an investigation. You're doing what you absolutely love, but you're also doing with the person that you love also, and to share experiences with the person you love also. But when it starts separating, you're about to interject, aren't you? Okay. Let me just say, because this is very important. Go ahead, Cara.
No, go ahead. You finish.
Okay, go. Is the situation is basically being, and I can't say it enough times, is being a couple is not the best thing in the world when you're a paranormal investigator, because it looks great on paper. Oh yeah, they're having a good time and they're doing stuff together. But when it comes to proper and really good evidence, I mean, we get a ton of evidence. We can actually, honest to gosh, we can actually go into a Chevron. Now I use this joke. This is a joke. I've never done this. I use this all the time. So just give me like, oh, that's funny. We can go into a Chevron gas station and go into the bathroom and we'll get good evidence, because it has nothing to do with anything. Well, the land, of course, and stuff like that. That's technical stuff. But, we can go, because of our energy together, that we will get some great evidence wherever we go. And some people may not understand it, or at the same time, being the couple is, I do believe that we have, as you guys too, you're throwing out so much great energy, you don't realize it, but that's what the spirits are feeding off of. Now, everything we say as paranormal investigators, I know you want to say something, but what everything that we say and you say and everybody, you should always start off your lines like this: it's my opinion. Because not one person out there, I don't care who you are, actually really knows.
It's the unknown.
It is the unknown, and that's why we keep on doing it, because it is so cool to have the unknown. It's awesome, but nobody really knows the right answer. I'm just kidding. I always got something. No, I gotta say it. I gotta say.
Actually, waiting.
Here's the last thing I'll say for a minute, and I'll give you 2 minutes to talk.
Okay.
Did you just use your Reiki on me? Because I can't remember. My wife's a Reiki. She's a Reiki master. I think you just sucked on my idea to shut me up. Crap.
Okay, well,
just go. You did something to me.
For all the other couples out there, I don't know how you guys started investigating together, but We actually started by going to haunted hotels for our anniversary or our birthdays. And those are some of the best investigations that we have had. Like we'll go rent a room at a haunted hotel, spend the night, and we'll, investigate. So I think that's some of the funnest investigations that we've had. Just the two of us. There's nobody else, no other energy around, just us. So I don't know how you guys started, or maybe if you're interested in starting investigating, that is a great way to start, is just go spend the night at a haunted hotel and investigate your room. I always like to ask for the most haunted room place. Georgia said, I don't want a haunted room. I want to be able to sleep.
Yeah, I see us laughing, having a good time. This is what paranormal or life in general is supposed to be like. We have our hiccups, we have our speed bumps. Absolutely true. But this is how it's supposed to be. We're going to locations as a couple. Is it romantic? No, we've been married for 30 years, man.
That's gone.
It's gone. What are you talking about? No, but we go out to investigations. It's fun, man. It's I don't know how else to put it. As a couple, we'll always have our own stories, to each other as we get older. Like, do you remember that location? And
when we're like 90 years old, sitting on our rockers on the porch. Remember that time?
Remember that time?
Remember you ran out of the elevator screaming like a girl?
And I didn't have everything was is that what you want to say? Yeah. Sure. I don't wear Depends.
Do you need me to get you some Depends?
No, I'm good. Baby.
Are you sure?
There's like millions of people listening right now.
Oh, I just
stop it.
Sorry.
It's all right. But no, that's I just the whole thing about couples in the paranormal is I there is a lot of ones. There's a lot of I'm about to say there's a lot of good and bad. That's exactly what you said. There's a lot of good and bad, but there's more.
And there's more good than bad.
There is actually more good than bad. Absolutely. And I always say this. It's just have fun what you're doing as a couple. It took us a long time for us to get thick skin, and because everything that we go out to investigate, from whatever to, we'd always be afraid to put our evidence on the computer or download it, because it's like, I want to share it, not because of, oh my God, look what we got, ha ha ha. No, it was about, it's the location. Okay, honest to gosh, if we go to a location and we know that, okay, we may not go back there again, we want to share the location with our family. And I know it sounds like, well, that's kind of deep. No. Paranormal family is paranormal family. It is a family. We all believe in something that like most people don't. There's less people in this world there's more people in this world that don't believe. Hopefully that sounded correct, right?
I don't know. I think
Cara,
a lot
don't
more,
you make me look stupid.
See, we can also disagree.
No, it's
no, because I don't know. I feel like a lot of more people, because it's not so taboo or hush hush to talk about. I think because like the paranormal shows that have been on TV and everything, I think a lot more people are believing. Maybe they don't want to admit it, but I do feel like a lot more people now believe in what used to believe.
And that all goes back to Scooby-Doo, because Scooby-Doo is, okay, you gotta have fun. See, now that was not a setup, right? We did this. They don't look, these people have no idea if we like rigged this. Like, I was waiting for you to say that, and then I'll talk about Scooby-Doo. Really,
that was my favorite cartoon growing up.
But it's not, no, right? It all, ghosts and goblins. I said ghosts and goblins. I'm just going with it. Ghosts and goblins and all that stuff was, it all started with Scooby-Doo. We all watched shows, and it was always whoever.
But those weren't really ghosts. They were actually like real estate investors.
No, that is true. But those, okay, before I got investigating, we're going all over the map. Before I got into paranormal investigating, I wouldn't watch any scary shows. I'd always hold my eyes.
He was afraid.
Oh,
I'm like telling you, he was afraid.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I am.
You can't.
So
we're not investigating ever tonight.
I have always been fascinated with the paranormal. I saw my first operation when I was 12 years old. Yeah. He has been afraid. So we went, before we got into investigating, we had a lot of activity happening at a house that we lived in.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie theater. Not that I.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'll tell him that too.
I forgot about that.
So we had some little girl spirits in our home. and he actually saw them.
No validation.
And
Means it didn't
he was
happen.
like, I'm gonna go stay at a hotel. I can't stay
That's-
here. And I said, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Since then, he's gotten more used to it now that he's, sees, and it freaked him out at first.
Yeah.
But now, but yeah, he is more afraid of like a haunted house or a scary movie than he is of actual real spirits. We were one time we went to go see Paranormal Activity 2, I think it was.
This is my fault.
And silence. And it was towards the end. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but when she went to I think it was her grandmother's house, and like they turned out to be all witches and everything. And we were sitting on the aisle. He was sitting on the aisle seat, and all of a sudden I see him literally jump out of his seat and run down the aisle. The guy behind me started laughing, and he never came back.
Okay, so
and when I found him after the movie was over, he said, "Oh yeah, I had to go to the bathroom."
I was cuddled in the corner of the movie theater, like I was all shaky. No, I don't mind embarrassing myself. I thought she was gonna tell the story. Yeah, it was a movie we went to as a couple, and I did. There was a part where I'm like, and I remember my words is, "I'm out of here. I'm out," and I got up.
Okay, that was before. I believe that was before. Was that before we started investigating, or right when we first started? Yeah. So he was still a little.
Yeah, but it was. But that's the thing about a couple in the field has some good or great memory of we were at the Union Hotel, and I got scared in the elevator just about less than a year ago during this COVID, and we went to investigate. The hotel was shut down. I don't mind embarrassing myself because you know what it's. I did scream like a girl. I don't mind because you know what? That's one thing about me is I'm not fake. I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect, and I don't want to be fake. I am scared. I don't get scared. I get startled.
Oh no, you got scared and you ripped your body cam off and said you wanted to leave.
Why do you have to give these people impressions that I'm not? I want to be a warrior.
Who's always the one that gets scared?
Me.
Yeah,
it's true. No, but we were in this elevator, we're doing the Union Hotel, and basically where Ghost Adventures was prior, hotel was shut down because of COVID. We went inside there. We're investigating. We had these body cams on that. Thank you, Ghost Hunters.
We were the only two people in the whole hotel.
Yeah, but thank you, Ghost Hunters, for bringing those body. We use those now all the time. Thank you. But we're in this elevator, and the next thing you know, I go in the elevator. We're about to shut the door, and literally something happened to me. I don't know what it was. It just something. We slowed the I guess the video. The video. We slowed it down, and you actually see something come in. Right? It was coming in.
No, it was shooting out.
Shooting out.
It was like black. It was shooting.
So weird.
It was like. Yeah,
but it was
you felt before when that happened, you felt like a shot go through.
It was like
body,
a 9-volt battery. Take a 9-volt battery, put it in your tongue.
Out.
That's what it felt like, and I remember screaming. And I literally, look, we can have fun. I don't want to be serious when it comes to paranormal unless I'm investigating. But at the same time, not even that. I like to have fun. I love people. I love having fun, and fun is a huge part of paranormal investigating. But I remember that I screamed. I came out of the elevator. I'm like, no, God, I'm out of here. And I literally,
I was laughing the whole time.
Oh yeah, I'm ripping off my body cam. I'm like, I'm out of here. We're out of here. We're going home. And what did she say? Okay, hold on. No, sleep. There you go. Is awake? Okay. So the next thing you know, I'm ripping off my body cam instead of my wife saying, "Are you okay? What happened?" Oh no. What she said to me was, because I was scared. I was ripping shit off stuff. Sorry. Cameras off my body, and I'm putting. Her words were not, "I love you. Are you okay?" The words were this: "What kind of paranormal investigator are you? Why do you want to do so bad?" I'm like, because I was scared. I was scared. But
that's when you want to stay.
That's when you want to stay. But that's what I guess is some people know us on Facebook, somewhat, and. I just want everybody to know this is exactly what you get. This is who we are daily. We have fun. I hope to investigate I can't say I'll investigate with everybody out there, but we hope to meet as many people along our journey. And we have a lot of things coming up, I think. We're booking a lot of flights right now to Utah coming up. We have Dallas coming up. We have a few things coming up that we want to I don't know about Cara, but I want to meet so many people because it's for me, it's more emotional and deep for me, because when I say you're friends on Facebook, unless you show up and you do something that's I don't believe in, I don't know, but then we're definitely friends. And my goal is to meet as many people along my journey as possible and share experiences and etc. But the only thing I ask is I'm a watch this. I'm a celebrity at the house, so I'm pretty important around here. So if we do ever meet, is all I ask is this: not blue M&Ms. I want one sprinkle donut, or we don't talk. It's in my contract. Sprinkle donut, and you get 30 minutes with me. Is that about right? 30 minutes. That's a long time, huh? That's 2 donuts, 2 donuts. So no, but I joke around, and that's what this is who we are. We investigate.
Hold on 1 second.
What?
I gotta let something out.
Psst.
Okay, there you go.
Whatever. No, but this is, hey guys, this is the most important thing. What I wanted to show you we're not out of here. What I want to show you, and hopefully you see it, is this is how you should be when you paranormal investigate. And to me, it's not a class, but have fun. When you go investigate, have fun. Don't take it like serious. You're not you're there for your own reasoning, but you're there to help yourself for whatever questions you may have as a paranormal investigator, but you're also there to help out the spirits. You're there to help. And I do believe when it comes to paranormal investigators, I do believe it's probably maybe 75%. It was 72.3. I do believe that percentage those are the people that really are there for the right reason. And then you have that other, if I said 72, so that would be,
He's
okay, so wait, so
70
would be 30. 28% of you are there for the wrong reason. I know, because it would have been so much easier. 28%, see, 28% are there to basically
27.5.
Okay. Okay, stop. They don't know. Okay, so those are the percent are there for the wrong reason, and for whatever reason the wrong is, that's for them. But it's just what can I say? I just want to keep on investigating, do what we do, and not stop, and do it for our journey. Our journey's huge, so
and that is the name of our team.
What is our name of our team?
Our Paranormal Journey,
which Cara came up with.
Which is on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look at George and Cara. It's George Schopplein. If you want to be friends, if we're not friends, or Cara Schopplein. Yes, same thing.
Or our page is Our Paranormal Journey.
Right. So remember, okay. So we're not leaving yet, so don't get excited. Is just remember, as a couple in the paranormal field, there is pros and there is cons, and the pros that we talked about today was basically pros.
It's important to investigate with someone who truly knows you.
Absolutely. That's, I joke around a lot, but there is serious side. You gotta know who you're investigating with, because it's the unknown. And, just if you're investigating a toy store, you don't know what's about the land. You don't, at least that's what they say. It doesn't have to be the store, it could be the land. It could be anything. And it could be an attachment.
It could be a toy. It could be anything.
And I don't like dolls, but we have dolls here.
We have mini dolls.
I know. But, it's, just remember that, it's not easy for everybody in the paranormal field. Couples or no couples, but I do believe if you're going to investigate your loved one, is just remember that, you're at an advantage. Believe it or not, as an investigator, you're going to give off more light as an investigator. This is our opinion. I forgot to say opinion because it's not a fact. It's our opinion.
Right.
That, you're going to bring off more positive light, and I do believe that spirits can sense that, and they will give you such great evidence. They'll give you such a great time investigating, from a Chevron bathroom to a courthouse or jail or Waverly Hills or whatever. But the negative stuff is you have to remember that not everything's perfect. When you investigate as a couple, you got a lot of pressure on you, because
and don't worry about what excuse me, don't worry about what other people say.
Sleep.
Just you gotta, if you have people, saying that, oh yeah, you're together, that you fake that or whatever, don't worry about what those people say.
Right.
Just, it's your journey. You need to grow thick skin and just continue on and doing your thing, because you're in it for, to hopefully have fun, find answers. Um, don't worry about other people think. Those other people are jealous because they don't have what you have. Maybe they want, they would love to have someone, to investigate with you. I mean, like, I have a built-in partner all the time. I don't have to go find someone to investigate with. We have each other. We can just go whenever we want.
That's true.
So, just don't worry about what other people say. Just do your thing.
Yeah. So we have some stuff. If I hate the word, well, I love the word "e," but when it comes up, so we're headed to Utah. Do you want to give where we're going to be and coming up?
We are going to be,
because I don't even know.
We are going to be we are guest investigators at the Benson Grist Mill on what is it, June? I forgot the dates already.
No, this is where.
Well, I was.
Yeah.
You kind of just threw it on me.
Sometimes I have to throw you a curveball.
You did. You totally threw me a curveball.
So this place that we're going to, I don't know if it's been announced yet, but what's really cool about this is if you like ghost adventures, as far as I know, I think they've investigated this place, and I think it's for next season.
It's going to be the episode's going to be on April 23rd. I think.
Okay, April 23rd.
Okay, Saturday, June 19th, we are going to be guest investigators at the Benson Grist Mill in Utah.
And then where else we go?
Then in August, we will be at the Texas Paracon. What is that, August 13th and 14th?
Yes, in Dallas.
Yes,
Texas.
And then we have a couple other investigations going on just for us, but those are our two big things so far this year.
Yeah, and that, to me, that's a good, and believe it or not, because there's a lot of stuff in between that, but to me, that's good enough, because we all lost 20. We're in 2021. In 2020, we all had to deal with that nasty COVID thing. So, a lot of things got shut down. A lot of things, we were under lockdown here in California for a lot of time, basically the whole year. We're still under, we're still somewhat.
I mean, we're starting to open back up, but yeah.
But we're excited to get back out there as a couple, and just as to meet more people in the paranormal field. But it's now is just, we can finally start planning things and doing things in the paranormal field, and getting back out there and get scared and yell and scream like I do, or whatever. I'm looking forward to getting scared. It's just part of the routine of investigating. I truly love it, so, but I wanted to bring up, I wanted to bring this up, if you don't mind, and I think we're almost out of time here, but as anybody that does paranormal investigating, which most people that are, if they're watching still, they get bored of me, are here still, and we can't see anybody, so we have no idea if there's one or none, but we're just talking to ourselves, this is just my opinion, don't spend a lot of money on paranormal equipment. I know. Did you see that? There's something.
It was
No, that was an orb. No, that's never mind. But when it comes to paranormal equipment, you know what? We all work hard for our money. Now, a lot of equipment out there is awesome. Don't get me wrong. If you can afford it, go buy it. But at the same time, remember the best equipment that you could possibly yourself. Go with your gut. We all were born with abilities to a point. You always have that gut feeling. I know we've said this 100 times when you're, as we get older, it's like, oh man, I should listen to my gut. A gut is part of your ability, as well as I have and Cara has, your gut feeling, but when it comes to equipment, is go out to your local paranormal teams if they have get-togethers, and sometimes they have equipment that they'll let you use, and use the equipment first. Find out if you understand it, because I don't understand any of it. I don't like bells and whistles.
I'm the one that has to
explains everything, and that's what's great about having a partner, because she doesn't tease me that much.
Oh, really?
A lot. My thing is, we all work hard. We get a paycheck. If you're going to be paranormal investigating, is just remember that, find yourself somebody that is together. They normally have equipment that they will loan you during the investigation. Find out what works for you. Find out what you may understand that you want to use, and maybe then you do that. Then go ahead and purchase what you think you need. But for us,
Also, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine because I'm just trying to
If you
fill
don't
time
have,
in.
if you don't have any equipment, the perfect piece of equipment besides yourself
Mhm.
is
Your
your
phone.
cell phone.
There you go.
You have a camera, you have a video camera, and you have a voice recorder.
Yeah.
And those are the best pieces of equipment you could have.
Right.
So before going, did you see that?
Did you see that? Okay.
I don't think that was dust.
I didn't even.
Oh my gosh, I saw something again.
No,
Maybe
there's
because
got to be.
I don't know.
Wait, is there dust in there? I don't. That would. Okay, so look at. Hold on.
Oh, what was that?
What the?
I don't know. That was
Okay,
weird.
we have haunted dolls in this place. Now
Well,
look at.
and we have resident spirits here too.
Okay, so I know you're probably thinking, hold on a minute. I get excited. We got to go, guys. We're going to investigate. No, but look at most likely % of that or whatever, it was probably a bug. But
Well, it's not. I don't see bugs
I
flying
don't see
around,
bugs in your
but
head. That was really cool. So if that was,
it could have been dust, but that was pretty big for a piece of
didn't
dust.
you dust today?
No, but
Probably dust.
I don't see dust flying around.
I don't either, because there'd be a whole
Yeah.
bunch, like
Yeah.
Oh, that was really cool. We're doing a live investigation. Hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Use our energy. Can you come across the screen again?
Oh, come on.
No.
They don't do it on command.
No, I know, but wait. If you're a spirit, don't say nothing at all. Oh, it's a spirit. He didn't say anything. All right, that's me having fun. I don't know what that was. It was probably dust. You know what? But 10 years ago, we'd be like.
But what's weird though is I haven't seen that
Was really
like
cool,
the whole time and just tell that recently. But I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll have to go back on that.
I don't know.
That's really cool. Okay, I'm getting way excited. I'm a professional. No, there's no such thing. But that being said, guys, look all I can say is we have about 1 minute left. I want to say, most of all, thank you for whoever is not here or here. Thank you for listening to us. We just, keep in mind, don't put pressure on yourself investigating. Just be yourself, have fun. That's what we love to do, is just have fun. Just remember that, make sure that you investigate your way. Don't watch entertainment TV with, different paranormal shows. They're fun to watch, but I can't say don't, it's not you can do whatever you want, but try to just investigate your, don't, just, I said, don't,
just keep talking.
I just saw that. Okay. God, I get so excited. But just be yourself. And, as we get out of here, is just remember, and I'm not trying to be a Hallmark card. I'm very strong on when I say this, and I mean this, is love your life. I assure you, please listen to these words. Love life, and life will love you right back. Doesn't you're going to $1 in the back at a local Burger King?
Doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. Just love your life for what it is. Don't worry about what the Joneses have. Don't worry what you don't have. What you do have is exactly what you're supposed to have. Enjoy what you have. Don't worry about stuff. Bills will pass. Life is always, we're always dealt some stuff that I call them speed bumps or hiccups in life, but they will pass. Don't worry about it. We've dealt with our stuff. It passes. And you know what? There'll always be something that's not the greatest thing in your life at that time, but it will pass. And you know what? It just continue with your life and have a good time. Just don't forget, I'm going back and forth, but don't forget who you are. Don't forget to tell yourself of yourself. I do it every morning. I go to the mirror because my wife.
Is that who you're talking to?
I was talking. I want to say this is very important. is look it. I'm a true believer in that I want people to be happy like I am in life. If just go to the mirror each morning. I know you can't forget because you see yourself first. You get up, you go to the restroom, you look at yourself in the mirror. Don't forget to tell yourself, you know what, man, I really love you and I'm really proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Don't worry about it. Have a good time, but most of all, be proud of yourself to what you are accomplishing. Did I say that correctly? One word that I can't say.
There's more than one.
There's a bunch of words I can't say, but just give yourself some credit. Don't be hard on yourself. We all do it. We all think we're not doing something good in life, but you actually really are. So, well, I think if we're at over an hour, we're waiting for our host to come on, or maybe we just jump off. I don't know. Maybe we just jump off. But I just want to say,
I am here.
Crap. Well, guys, I just wanted to say thank you for having myself and
thank you
for having us on. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you understand is paranormal field is not always supposed to be all serious. Have fun. So thank you for having us on. I don't know how to end this.
I do.
Okay, there you go.
So I do everything.
You guys were amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
All
been
right,
a
well,
blast.
awesome. Like I said, we're just being ourselves, and thank you for having us on. And I hope you guys have a great day. If you, George and Cara Schopplein, if you guys have anything you want to comment on, please, or anything, any questions about the paranormal, we'll do our best to get back to you ASAP. And we just want to help everybody. We're all
And our
equal.
page is Our Paranormal Journey on
Yes.
Facebook.
All right, you guys, take care of yourself. We're out of here.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.
Okay, guys, that was awesome. George and Cara are amazing people. I had so much fun listening to that, and I hope you did as well. I have been posting their links, and their links will be down in the description as well. Stay tuned, because up next we have Nocturnal Nation. He's going to be talking about how he cleanses some of the houses and businesses and stuff that he goes into. So he does a really good job of cleansing these places, and he's going to just kind of explain what he does. And I believe he's running a few minutes late, so I'm going to get the other live stream set up, and I'll come on and chat with you for a few until he gets here. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.